Okay, here we go. It is the simple 7 and it's body conditioning, and there won't be a squat or a lunge inside. Woohoo! Are you ready for this? So, nice and simple, 7 exercises. I'm going to go for around about 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off. It might be slightly over, but we'll see how we go. I would like you to do a warm up first. Now, when you do your warm up, you know, you could just like do a little run on spot. I'm not even picking my feet up, look, I'm just pummeling, engaging my core, shoulder blades back and pummel the arms. You could keep it really, really simple. I'm just going to show you a couple of ideas, but I'm hoping you would do this before coming in and just banging out your 7 minutes, just like you would normally stretch afterwards as well, okay? So what I might do is show you some stretches separately. So I just keep it nice and simple, then I'd stop, I'd take my legs apart, I'd do up my core muscles, relax my shoulders, I'd do my twist, twist and reach, really gently though, twist, twist and reach. So I've just got my sort of body a little bit warmer, pulse rate up a little bit, okay, and then I just step side to side, so I'm moving, and I just do some shoulder rolls back. Really simple. And look, I've got a half lever, so those of you who are a bit more stressed around your neck, shoulders and upper back, just do one at a time, just a half lever will just loosen you up, yeah? Just nice and smooth, taking it back. If you feel okay, you can obviously do a straighter arm, not too fast, nice and controlled, yeah? And then I come forward, can do a half lever or full arm, and then I'm going to do a forward and the back, forward and back, just taking any tension off through the body in case there is any. This is quite nice for helping your posture as well. I think we spend so much time like this to actually open up. It's really good. All right, and then we might finish off with another little run pummel, just so it's like, it is so simple. It's just to keep you moving, okay? And you do need to be warmed up. Right, I'm going to put a little timer on just to try and keep this within the 7 minutes. I do find it really hard to stick to 7 minutes, but I promised that that's all it would be. So all you had to commit was 2 7-minute workouts twice a week. That was it. Here we go. So let's put my timer on. I'm going to show you move number 1. So I'm going to take my hands up. I'm going to take my fingertips just at the back of my head here. I'm not going to pull on it. I've got my feet apart and I'm just going to hinge and pop. Hinge and pop. So this is a basic deadlift move. So if you can't squat, yeah, but you really want to work your butt and the back of your thighs, this is a great move. So this is all I'm going to do. I've got my imaginary zip done up, pulling my belly button in, keeping my core all contracted around. By taking my arms here, my fingertips literally just by my ears, I'm squeezing between my shoulder blades. So I'm encouraging really, really nice posture, nice technique. Okay, so I'm lengthening my spine. You can see I'm looking forward all the time. I've got my legs more or less straight. Can you see that? So I can feel this right at the back of your thigh, and I'm squeezing my butt when I stand up. So I'm going to keep squeezing. So this is a really nice one. No pressure on the knees whatsoever. There you go. Move number 1 done. Move number 2. Now this is going to be a place of doing lunges. So all I'm going to do is squeeze back, pick up the knee, and I'm going to do one leg at a time. Just one leg. So look. So I'm squeezing back and I'm lifting. So a normal lunge, don't do it, would be that. So what I'm going to do, just tap back and then pick up the knee. Tap back and then pick up the knee. So by standing on the one leg, the holding leg, look, supporting leg is bent. I'm stabilising my ankle, my knee and my hip. By doing this, I'm working through my butt and my leg and my core. Now we can make it slightly harder by doing a butt squeeze and a pick up. A butt squeeze and a pick up. Look, do not arch your back when you do this. Now if you have trouble with your balance, just hold on the wall or the back of the sofa or a chair and do it. So knee and squeeze, knee and squeeze. I am making this a bit mean, doing it all on one leg, but I have taken out the lunge, so I reckon we can do it. Now the other leg, ready? It's exactly the same, so supporting leg bent. So I can either just tap back, pick up the knee and tap it with the opposite hand, like so, keeping my core muscles contracted. I could keep a hand on the wall for some balance. I could put my hand on the back of a chair or the sofa. Or I could go for my squeeze and lift. Now when I do this squeeze and lift, I'm going straight and my balance is okay. If you're struggling, do a squeeze, tap, and then a knee. Tap, a squeeze, tap, and then a knee. That's okay. Also, if you're on carpet, it's going to probably be a bit harder to balance. So make sure you sort of flare your toes out and make sure the weight through your foot is completely through each toe and the foot and the heel. Yeah? Some squeezing and lifting, squeezing and lifting, squeezing and lifting. So I'm working all the way through everything. Yeah, be good? All right, now, I want to work my waist a little bit more, so I'm going to stay standing. I'm going to take my arms up, and I'm just going to squeeze, 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 and squeeze. Now, if possible, try and get your elbow to the inside of your knee. If that's not happening, take your hand here and just tap, but keep the legs wide. So I've got a lovely rotation going on as well. Now, hopefully you feel fine with it. If you're struggling at all with your hips, try and relax the hip flexors and just keep that move going. If you're really struggling, just twist, twist, knee, knee. Twist, twist, knee, knee. But if you can, let's keep that going. Keep squeezing, nice and strong. Just keep an eye on the time, so I don't get too excited and keep you going forever. Okay, now, so we've done lots of lower body and core. I want to start working your upper body. So press ups, you're probably scared of the thought of press ups. Press ups, you can do them, I promise. You can do this against the wall. So what I could do is literally lean against the wall and do a push up. Yeah, literally, put your hands on the wall, push towards the wall and push yourself away. That's how I teach a press up first. So you would have your hands on the wall, your tummy tight, down and push. But look, make sure your hands are here. So as you come towards the wall and then push yourself away, that's how you start and learn to do a push-up. I'm going to show you it on the floor. The next stage is to come down, knees and ankles together. You can even be in a box, fingertips forward, but look, down and up. But look at my arms. My elbows are going behind me. They're not going out wide. This is really important that we get that right. My nose is in front of my fingers and I'm squeezing. Obviously, if you feel a bit stronger, you can take your legs further behind you and go down and up, but you don't have to, it's entirely up to you. Then I'm going to come and sit on my bottom and I'm going to teach you how to work your triceps. Now that narrow press up, really good for bone to bone loading, really good for your chest, your shoulders, your back and your triceps. And the move I'm going to show you now is all triceps. So look, I lean forward, but I pull my shoulder blades back, I lift my elbows as high as I can and I just squeeze into the back of my arm, like so. Now I'm doing it seated just because I was down here, but I'm going to stand up and show you. You keep going. So this is tricep extensions. So look, my shoulders are relaxed, I'm lengthening my ears away, and I'm literally just squeezing. Can you see that little muscle in the back of my arm? You can just about see it, and that's without any weight. Now, if you feel okay with that, you could hold a weight, but let's start you off simply. You could hold tins, you could do one arm then the other. You could do an abundance of things, but really light weights, or just some body weight, like so. Now, if your wrist, elbows and shoulder are okay, you can also use body weight here. Look, my fingertips look at my bum. I pull my shoulder blades back, stick my chest out, and I just go down and up. Can you see? So my elbows are behind me, and I'm squeezing. But can you see I'm keeping my chest up, my shoulders down? And if you feel really good, if you do, you do it like this, but look, my arms bend. The worst thing I see is when people do this, they just lift their bum up and down. Okay, then you stop, give yourself a little hug to release any pressure. And then the last exercise I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an abdominal exercise. All right, and then that will be our 7 minutes. You should have been working your core the whole time, but just to make sure, here we go. I'm going to put you on your back for this one. And I want you to just listen really carefully. When I do this move, I'm going to lay down, lengthen my spine. I'm going to bring the legs over my body. This is important. Right over my body. My entire spine is on the floor and I keep my legs there, but I make a 90-degree angle. I hold my arms up, I drop my hands into the floor, and then I slowly just tap one heel down, then the other. Just really lightly, one heel, then the other down. Pulling my belly button in and keeping this really controlled. Now, if I felt strong enough, I can move my legs a bit further away, so I'm a 90-degree, but I've really got to pull my ribs in, and I can just tap that heel down. Really slowly, nice and controlled. Yeah, it's dead simple. Now, if for any reason you can't do this, say your hips didn't like it, you put your feet on the floor and you go back to that single ab move, which I've taught you before. Okay? And on single abs, you can have your head up or head down. Don't lift them lower. And if I do have my head up, I'm always lifting from just below my bra band. So it's nice and simple, nice and controlled. If your neck aches, there's no point because you're taking away from the core contraction and popping it all in your neck. And there you go. Stop. Hug the legs into the body. And there is your 7-minute workout. To be fair, I went for about 8 because I gave you lots of options on those triceps. There's your exercises. I hope you enjoy them. Please do them. I'm going to give you a separate link for stretches. So I'm going to post that in the comments below this workout, okay? Let me know how you got on. 7 minutes body conditioning. Any problems, give me a shout and I will help you out, okay? So I'll see you soon.